And all you heard was.
I thought I got it before you did.
I didn't even see any rule for it.
I didn't see either, but
That's because I went fast.
Pissed.
O'Neal played first.
Oh no.
Is that the O'Neal team in there? The sixth grade?
That's probably, yeah.
No, scary.
Is that the one we just
know
were
so much
against
stuff.
right there?
That was weird.
I'm pretty sure.
That's not weird.
That's scary.
That's prismatic.
No, it's not.
You guys have to think about this. Remember,
Can I be like Quizbowl?
remember that Quizbowl is
We
not
know
like.
you go outside.
Wait, so
Because I have to read.
don't I go at 3?
I don't want to be by people. Then I'm too. I can't do it.
Does it matter if I do 6? Like if
I
I'm about
freeze
6.
up.
No, I'm in do
What did you want to tell us to remember about Quizbowl?
The information about, that they ask you is like
Hit or miss.
it's probably stuff you don't know, and that's okay.
I took a
Like
guess.
it's not
I thought
supposed
it
to
was
be. It's that like
It's school, but not.
I could have given you a ton of homework. We could have learned a math lesson today. You could have taken your math homework home. So like, you have no homework.
Try
Take
it.
it or leave it. And if you want to leave it, I can assign you a bunch of busy work.
If we get a question wrong, though, we still might get to the next grade.
Yeah, you get
If we
points
try
for that.
actually.
Yes, if you try, you get, and okay, think about it this way. If they're not answering, and you guys don't have the answer, but we're getting down to the last buzz it. Buzz it and guess.
If not, they'll
Like,
be
it doesn't
educated.
count against you. Yes.
Not like you
If
get-
it's a math problem and you guess
.0.
chicken nuggets, that's not right.
Oh, I knew that .041 too.
Yeah, that one, it
I
was
was
like
going for it.
0.2, no, 0.2.
No, I was going for it, but then my hands.
You did not do it that fast. It took
I know, I
years.
didn't do that fast, but.
I did it so fast. She got the 0. Like, I'm
I
like,
was so
nah.
scared. But then she buzzed.
All I heard was.
They were just talking to those O'Neal kids.
That boy knew a lot. The one that was sitting in a chair.
Jade?
Yeah.
I put that kid in a spin sleep.
What
Full of
did
friends.
Christian, he's going
We're the best.
I snapped that kid. And he did a full 360 and I smashed a 3.
I guess. I don't know if we're gonna win.
The most important thing is that you just are getting a feel for kneeling.
I didn't have time to do any trivia facts last night because I had to go to wrestling and I didn't get back till 8:30.
Only?
Where did you go?
What wrestling?
You guys only got back at 8:30?
Wrestling is or life?
Bell.
Oh, that's your life.
What time is
You went to junior high practice and then you went to club wrestling pit, and that's your
It's
life.
12:45.
I waited 2 hours.
Actually, it's 25.
True, because
You know
you're
what the Gothams do? They go
What's
all
that
year
word?
round. Every day.
They're
Because
junior.
that was their dad's life growing up.
Who's?
The Gothams, my cousin. I could not do that.
You're not skipping me. I mean, you kind of did do it for how much you wrestle up. Wow, grandma. It's just not practice.
You wrestle against me.
Oh, well,
You used to.
we used to. I would beat her. Sometimes I'd make her think shit when she'd get me on my stomach, and then I'd just overturn.
I can't wrestle anymore.
Get a reversal, escape.
You can never get me on my back. Every time you did, I flip over on my back.
Yeah, because I didn't try. That was when I was in like 5th grade. I could overturn her, but I didn't.
The only time I'm good at wrestling sports is
O'Neal White. Oh my God.
and I'm a kid.
Wait, was that the team I was in?
There's only a white one. Oh,
We have
blue
flat
and only
medics.
six.
Steph Flat Stanley, 935.
No, that's.
He didn't.
What?
Is she like, is it,
Coach, they're having like a meeting. Okay.
We need.
Bye, coach.
Yeah.
Coach.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
it.
Coach.
That's Josie, yeah.
Okay, she's our coach.
And then did
Why do they have junior high people? Why do they have junior high people?
Those are probably the junior high kids that didn't get to go to Quizbowl or help them. I bet I'd put a lot of money.
I didn't bring mine because my phone was at 3, so the Spencer just told me to leave it there and plug it in. She like came and told me that there was a meeting. She didn't tell me where to go. She just like disappeared.
Have fun at the meeting, coach.
Find it.
I'm gonna call
Actually,
Coach
don't find us
after
wrong,
I-
you get out of here faster than you can.
That's a girl.
Where's Miss Bailey?
I might have to call Miss Mosier coach now, just to be annoying.
Yeah.
Show up to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Coach, how's it going,
That's
coach?
Eagle, it's not St. Joe's. If we really have a cell phone holder, that's crazy. Ezra has one in his room.
Yeah, Ezra stole it. Ezra got it from the school.
Wow.
And Ezra has someone from Summerlin. He has stuff from Summerlin and that they were using. He stole something from every school he's been to.
Landry, I would bet that, Landry,
What do you steal from here?
Landry, I would say the kids who credit make this more definitely helping because,
I think you're supposed to come too.
oh, everybody's going to the meeting.
What's the meaning of it? Never mind, I'm not gonna say it. I hope.
Okay, I trust you all know what to do in terms of recording, what to record, and I'm just gonna read.
Well, I've got to refresh, I only did it last time, and I did fine. I'll just
It's
have to
not
refresh my
rocket science.
memory, yeah.
You got plowed out.
Last night, finally. Well, they came Sunday night,
You're gonna have to sit here by the buzzer.
They came Sunday night, so then Dwayne was
The
there
county?
Monday, yeah, well, the township, no, the county came. And then Dwayne gets stuck coming home on Monday,
Oh, really?
yeah, so then we were snowed in again till, they got it open like yesterday afternoon, so I made it for wrestling last night. Okay. Helps when you have power.
Why
Give
is
the
it
sheet
not
counting down. I turned the block off. And I don't know. I'll go see if I can get a score sheet.
Hey, Gary, our lights aren't counting down in 202.
Oh, okay. I'll have Wilcor look at it for you, okay?
Thanks, bye. Okay, Janice, Gary's coming to look.
Okay.
Is this O'Neill blue, O'Neill white?
We want the,
We don't know.
I don't want red, that's evil.
but I was doing good on red. Yeah, I did good on red, I don't know red.
Okay, we need to find Josie.
What is Josie? She wasn't even buzzing like that, was she?
No, but she's with, captains. No.
Alright, I'm checking.
The top one lit, but then nothing happened.
Yeah, like if you reset
Well,
it,
since no one's in here, I'm gonna go to the cabin.
just go like, you click on like right after the emissions be burned out.
But they are, yeah.
Good job.
I would just
Yeah.
tell them the first couple ones right here. They have them here.
That works. These are like
Yeah,
Hi,
just,
Tab.
yeah, right. This is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. Hey, I'm not.
I don't know.
So are you gonna exchange them?
Well, I don't have any in there. That one says
Here's
burnout
mine.
on it. It says burnout on the.
Oh.
So I will see if there's any other ones over here.
Thank you.
But I don't know if we have any.
Yeah, one went out last time.
Okay, Gary, how soon is it burned
Yes.
out or burned out?
It is, burnt out.
But this one's burned out.
Burned out, yeah,
That's
yeah,
me,
yeah.
I'm burned out.
Yeah, that's me, yeah, that's me. How's it going? Oh, you're switching venues.
Found out we were in the wrong
Yeah.
one.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hello.
parents and other people.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on Friday.
You guys, Mr. Mueller shared a deal on Facebook that he read an article that Matthew had written.
For the New York Times.
Yes.
Then the Washington Post picked it up too. And then, oh, I'm bragging.
Yeah, he didn't show the article, he just shared the picture of Matthew and, yeah.
Well, then the New York Times, every year they pick the top 12 articles written.
Okay.
Matthew was in that group.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Found one, so I'll replace the one in the middle. So they see it.
And that's our next social studies unit, is about the Caribbean. Yeah, don't bring us be leaving when we start. Oh, you'll learn about your own.
Happy birthday.
The fun part.
I didn't even go that far.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back knowing no history.
Oh, we don't have any left around this. Those two.
There we go, we had to lose a couple loose connections in there.
We're supposed to have seven.
I got Josie and
You're gonna,
Joe. But then the other one, the other one's
How about now, start counting.
So wait.
Boom, so this blue guy was just a little bit on the
Blue,
so, yep, you should be right to the
wait, now we don't have another burned out bulb.
It's just like,
So it's good to see you guys. It wouldn't be Quizbowl without you.
Oh, we love
Not
Quizbowl.
Judy and Karen, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Or Gary. Yeah, Gary.
no, yeah, Oliver. Do you know who we're
Oh,
going with?
I want a index card.
Josie found one. She left.
I have my obsessive little nature here.
wait, so who else is missing?
We might be sure.
The ones who cut. Oh, yeah, what's
I'm on O'Neill.
Wait, so didn't we have 7 on the team at first?
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
there
and
at
then 2
2.
quit, 2 quit. Wait, there should be 5 at once. Hi, Josie.
Here's our 2 teammates.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi. You guys have buzzed before, right?
Yeah. Wait for a signal to start.
They said 12:40.
So do I win or lose? Do I win?
They travel, we can move that, each score on the board. We're not gonna worry about putting the scores into
That's
the
an entire.
computer. So what I would like you to do is just on a separate sheet of paper someplace, just have, just have every score that you do. In round 1, I had O'Neill White versus whoever, and the final score was this. Does that make sense? Sure. And you guys can start over here.
Okay, we're ready to roll? Okay, Mr. Peterson, will you close the doors, please? Thank you.
No, I'm missing one because 2 people were.
Greetings all.
And then those, well, no, those guys.
Want to take your spots?
Just one of you guys needs to come first.
Oh, do we need tape? Is there anything to tape? Oh, yeah, there's some masking.
Okay, wait, how do we do this? There's tape.
Yeah, we'll
Is
set.
she,
like every other round or like every round? I don't know.
yeah, because we're doing 6 rounds. But you and me will have to leave.
Are there not enough pencils out?
No.
Okay, are those?
I don't know, we'll play by ear.
Oh, yeah, but he's used.
You guys all have
Wait,
pencils?
these are not, she doesn't have.
Hey, grab, in that jar behind, there's some that they need sharpened.
Okay, do you have your sharpener? Where?
There's one, I think there's some pieces of paper.
Oh, I didn't see that. The paper was covering it up. Well, that's all right.
We need some electrical brilliance. Do we have any in the room? It's retired. Oh, no. Wait, do you know who your captain is? Captain's in the third spot? Okay. How many of you are here for the first time with Quizbowl? That's probably enough pencils now. That's probably enough pencils now. That's good.
That's enough.
We have one.
We've got several up here.
Yeah, how many do we need?
One for each person.
Yeah, how many do we have up
We
there?
should
How
one
many
more
more?
at this table.
Oh, six.
We should need one more at this table.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, we need one more.
Pencil sharpener sucks.
Okay, are we good? That was complicated, wasn't it? That's
so
the
number
hardest
three.
part of the day. All right, so we're gonna do 3 practice questions. And after the practice questions, I'll give you just a little bit of instruction, okay? All right, so have your hands so I can see your buzzer. And let's try this one. Any light through, pardon me, let me start again. Any substance through which light can pass without being broken up is described by what adjective?
O'Neill White.
That answer is correct, so this team would go on to a bonus, all right? The first answer, toss-up round is worth 5, bonus is worth 10, so it's really important to try to get those bonus. Let me give you a second practice, no pressure, just working out the buzzers. What's the middle, oh, we're gonna pass that one. Buford uses, no, we're gonna pass up that one. What figure of speech is used in this verse? A tree toad loved a she-toad who lived up in a tree. He was a two-toed tree toad, but a three-toed toad was she. The two-toed tree toad tried to win. The three-toed she-toad, it's hard. For the two-toed tree toad loved the ground. The three-toed tree toad trod.
O'Neill White.
That answer is incorrect. I would repeat it. Anybody have an idea over here? I'm not going to repeat it because my tongue hurts. Okay, that would be alliteration. Okay?
Is it some sister?
True, but it's not a literary, a figurative language. Yeah. Okay. So there's a pretty good example that you could challenge an answer. The only person that can challenge is the captain. All right, so if you think an answer is wrong, give the eye to the captain, and the captain can make the challenge. It's a good thing to do. If you don't win the challenge, no problem, but don't be the one that initiates it if you're not the captain. I'm gonna do one final toss-up. What century ran from BC 400 to BC 300? No answer. The answer would have been the 4th century BC. Okay, now, some rules. Be sure that you're not talking. Don't even engage eye contact with your rest of your team on the toss-up questions. There should be no talking. The audience won't be talking. They'll be writing down answers if they want to share answers, because that can eliminate you for that question, and the other one will get an extra chance. If the opposing team answers the question incorrectly, we reread, the time sets again, and they get the full amount of time. I will tell you, if it's paper and pencil, we won't have paper and pencil except for bonus rounds. And if you answer a question and it needs a little more clarification, I might ask you to do that, but answer as thoroughly as possible, because it's possible, if you don't answer completely, you're partially right that you don't get the credit, and the opposing team not only gets an opportunity, they get the hint from the answer you gave. So answer as completely as possible. Does anybody have any questions? Let's just run through all the buzzers and make sure they all work. We'll start with St. Joseph 6. And then you have to reset.
Now try 3.
Okay. Everybody good to go? Everybody excited? Good. All right, we are on round 1. Toss-up number 1. The topic is presidents. Who was the 32nd president and the only one to be elected to more than 2 terms?
St. Joe's 1.
Theodore Roosevelt.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill White. The topic is presidents. Who was the 32nd president and the only one to be elected to more than 2 terms?
Yeah, yeah, I was looking what else, oh, I was,
No answer? Okay, all right, almost. It was his nephew, Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
I knew it was Roosevelt, but I couldn't.
All right, and if you'd answered Roosevelt, it wouldn't have been accurate, because there were 2, and you have to have the full question. Okay, we're in question toss-up number 2. The topic is relatives in novels. This is a line from what novel? It was all because of his no good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-great-grand.
St. Joe's 4.
That answer is correct. Bonus for St. Joe's. Be sure you wait to be recognized. Okay, bonus number for question number 2, and the topic is parts of speech. The last word in this sentence is what part of speech? If they shut down the government, that's going to last a while.
An adjective.
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is adverb. Toss-up number 3. Chemical symbols is our topic. What word is made by combining the chemical symbols of nitrogen and calcium?
O'Neill White, number 3.
Na.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for St. Joseph's. What word is made by combining the chemical symbols for nitrogen and calcium? The correct answer is can, C-A and N. It's a word. Okay, our fourth toss-up is in the category of foods. What is the collective noun for these foods? Napoleon, croissant, Danish, eclair, turnover, strudel, donut.
O'Neill 3.
Pastries?
That answer is correct. And now I'm hungry. All right.
Yeah, I need to be real.
Bonus for number 4 for the O'Neill team. The topic is milling. What powered early European grist mills? What powered early European grist mills? That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is water.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You did a good job of asking to repeat. You can have questions repeated. It doesn't restart the time, but you can have them repeated, and you can talk while it's being repeated. All right, toss-up number 5, geographic slang. What is the slang version of the term? What is the slang variation of the term boondocks?
O'Neill 3?
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for St. Joseph's. What is the slang variation of the term boondocks?
St. Joe's 3?
No, the correct answer is boonies. I think you're too young for that question. We did that, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, toss-up number 6, settings. What kind of worlds are these? Lloyd Alexander's Prydain, Catherine Patterson's Terabithia, J.R.R.
Imaginary.
That answer is incorrect. I'm gonna toss out this question. I read it the way it was written, but we added the idea that it's a literary genre. And so the term would have to be a literary genre. I'm gonna replace the question. Does anybody know what genre that would be? No, it would be fantasy. Yeah, so my apologies on that one. So I will read an alternative to question number 6. Empires is our topic. These parts of the Roman Empire were all adjacent to what body of water? Gaul, Macedonia, Mauritania, Judea, Hispania, Lydia, Tripolitania, or Sicilia.
O'Neill 6?
Is it the,
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for St. Joseph's. We're in the topic of empires. These parts of the Roman Empire were all adjacent to what body of water? Gaul, Macedonia, Mauritania, Judea, Hispania, Lydia, Tripolitania, and Sicilia. Correct answer is the Mediterranean.
I was gonna say.
That's halfway through the round. What is our score?
5-0. Oh, wait, 5-5.
Okay,
Five,
so you
five.
tie?
Yep.
All right, here we go, time to shine. Toss-up number 7, the topic is comets. If Zoe was 10 years old when she saw Halley's Comet in 1986, how old will she be when she sees it again?
St. Joe's 3?
108.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill White. If Zoe was 10 years old when she saw Halley's Comet in 1986, how old will she be when she sees it again?
O'Neill 1?
110.
The answer is incorrect. The correct answer is 65. Toss-up number 8. The topic is business idioms. An idiom meaning value for the money spent is bang for the what?
O'Neill 5?
Bang for the buck.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill White. The topic is silly. What imaginative guidebook was created by Douglas Adams? what imaginative guidebook was created by Douglas Adams?
You can.
No,
Hitchhiker's Guide.
Hitchhiker's,
go ahead.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
That answer is correct. All right, we are on toss-up number 9. The topic is ancient trading. The convoys of traders that used camels or mules as beasts of burden to cross the Asian or African deserts were called what?
O'Neill 6.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill White. The topic is heretical scientists. Galileo's discovery that the moons of Jupiter revolve around the planet proved that not every heavenly body revolves around what body?
Repeat.
Galileo's discovery that the moons of Jupiter revolve around the planet that proved that not every heavenly body revolves around what body?
Earth.
That answer is correct. Toss-up number 10. Historical paintings. What country is the setting for Frederick Remington's painting Charge Up San Juan Hill?
St. Joe's 5.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill White. What country is the setting for Frederick Remington's painting Charge Up San Juan Hill?
O'Neill 4.
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is Cuba. Toss-up number 11. The topic is shadows. The shadows cast through fog have how many dimensions?
St. Joe's 4.
That answer is correct. Bonus for St. Joe requires paper pencil. The topic is numbers. What is the first number larger than 7 that produces a number palindrome when cubed? That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is 11. Final question of the round, toss-up number 12. The topic is historical documents. In what document are these phrases found? A long train of abuses and usurpations.
O'Neill 6.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill White. The topic is birds. Why do birds sitting on power lines not get electrocuted?
Because they're not going.
Repeat.
Why do birds sitting on power lines not get electrocuted?
Because they're not grounded.
That answer is correct. That concludes the round.
So 50 to 10.
Shake hands,
O'Neill
guys.
White
Shake hands.
50. St. Joe 10.
Mr. Peterson, should we try to have somebody?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab somebody from the audience.
Yeah.
Extra team members. All right, go to your next rooms and we'll start.
We're the library, guys. We're the library.
No, I don't think so. There's just-
Now, are you going to this next one?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's 206. 203.
We go back and forth in the library.
Yeah.
Last time I had a woman who looked down about
Just remember something about the board and that. Here once in a while. She lives, 30 miles out of town, that's good.
It's bad jokes and we don't do it.
Go ahead and pass the paper on front, there's a piece of tape there. for you to take down. Just so I can see it.
Jamie, do you have our paper?
Summerland and O'Neill Blue.
Do you need a scorekeeper over there?
I do. Would
Okay.
you like to do that?
I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna get over there. Okay, there's a lot to organize this, isn't it?
Yes, there is. Do you want me to do, the round?
No, that's not.
Okay. Greetings, folks. How'd the first round go? All right. Remember, you can challenge through the captain. Please no talking. Can somebody get the door back there? Any questions before we begin? Okay. All right, we're in round 2, toss-up number 1. The theme is everyday chemicals. The artificial substance called saccharin imparts what kind of flavor to foods?
O'Neill 3.
Sour.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Summerlin. The artificial substance called saccharin imparts what kind of flavor to foods?
Summerland 3.
Sweet. That answer is correct. Bonus for Summerlin. The topic is explorers. O'Neill, we ready? No talking, please. John Wesley Powell is remembered for his exploration of 2 major western rivers, the Green and what other?
The Amazon.
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is the Colorado. Toss-up number 2, the topic is machines. A lever is a bar that pivots on a fixed point called a what?
O'Neill 3.
Fulcrum.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill, blue. This is paper pencil. The topic is consecutive integers. What is the largest of 3 consecutive odd integers with a sum of 33? What is the largest of 3 odd integers with a sum of 33? The answer is correct. All right, we're on toss-up number 3, and the topic is gases. What is this about? It consists chiefly of nitrogen and oxygen. The remainder is largely argon and carbon dioxide with traces of a number of other gases.
Summerland 6.
The atmosphere.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Summerlin. The topic is figurative language. What figure of speech is used in these company names? American Apparel, LifeLock, PayPal, Dunkin' Donuts, Bed Bath & Beyond.
Alliteration.
The answer is correct. Cheers to your English teachers. Toss-up number 4. Okay. The topic is atoms. What is the central core of an atom called?
Summerland 4.
The answer is correct. Bonus for Summerlin. The topic is metabolism. During what period is in a bear's yearly cycle, is its metabolic rate the lowest?
Hibernation.
That answer is correct. Toss-up number 5. The topic is revolts. California Bear Revolt began in 1846 when settlers in the Sacramento Valley proclaimed a republic independent of what country?
O'Neill 3.
Mexico.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill Blue. The topic is mathematical reasoning. If A equals B and C equals D, then A plus C equals what? If A equals B, C equals D, then A plus C equals what? That answer is correct. Toss-up number 6. Idiomatic adverbs. What adverb is missing in these idioms? Blank of hand, blank of pocket, blank of sorts, blank.
O'Neill 2.
Out.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill Blue. The topic is solutions. What is illustrated in all of these examples? The spread of tea molecules from a tea bag throughout a cup of hot tea, the smoke from a campfire disappearing into the air, carbon dioxide escaping from an open can of soda, the smell of perfume in the back of a room soon after a lady wearing it enters the room.
Repeat.
What is illustrated in these examples? The spread of tea molecules in a tea bag throughout a cup of hot water, the smoke from a campfire disappearing in air, carbon dioxide. We need an answer. That answer is correct. That's the halfway mark of the round. The scores are Summerlin 35, O'Neill Blue 45. Tight round, anybody's game. Toss-up number 7, the theme is water treatment. Desalination removes what from?
Summerlin 3.
Salt.
The answer is correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Topic is revolutions. Father Hidalgo, Jose Morelos, Francisco Mina, Augustine de Iturbide were key leaders in what country's war for independence against Spain? Revolutions. Father Hidalgo, Jose Morelos, Francisco Mina, and Augustine de Iturbide were key leaders in. That answer is correct. Toss-up number 8. The topic is Newton's laws. According to Isaac Newton, for every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction.
Summerlin 6.
Okay. This is first round for many of you. At ESU, if any of you go to ESU, you would lose the opportunity to answer that. We're going to be a little bit easier today. You have to be recognized. Okay. So the answer is correct. Bonus for Summerland. The topic is Britain. These sites in Great Britain are named after what? Poundgate, Pennymore, Shillingsford, Poundsbridge, Pennyglen, Shillington.
British currency.
That answer's correct. I would even have just taken money. All right, we're on to toss-up number 9. The topic is codes. In 1906, 3 dots.
O'Neill 2.
Morse code.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Summerlin. In 1906, 3 dots, 3 dashes, and 3 dots became the international signal for what situation?
Summerlin 4.
SOS.
That answer is incorrect. Though you're using codes, those are the codes that are given, but what does the code mean?
Like,
Distress or trouble, right? So the question said, now this is just a learning thing for you. go to ESU. It says, is a signal for what situation? So SOS is in the situation.
Could
Just,
you have said help or not?
well, the situation is trouble.
Right, okay, so they could use trouble,
They
distress.
could use trouble, distress, probably not help, because that's not the situation. It's an answer to the situation. That would be my.
Okay,
Okay, so this is really good
absolutely.
thinking for ESU, because I do ESU too, and they're a lot stricter.
Yes, they are.
But on this one, it's, you're naming a situation, so let's really closely, and also the idea of buzzing in is a good strategy. Sometimes it helps you,
And
sometimes
it
it's a
doesn't.
risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, so, just didn't work on that one. All right, enough of my talking, we'll go on
Oh,
to
that's
toss-up
great.
number
Great.
10.
All right.
The theme is crime. What crime is most frequently associated with ransom?
Summerlin 5?
Pillaging.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill Blue. What crime is most frequently associated with ransom?
O'Neill 1?
Robbery?
That answer is incorrect. It's kidnapping. It's okay, yeah. It's good that you're trying.
Good thing we're not kidnapping any of these kids. We
Right,
won't get it.
and the bonus was paper, pencil, math anyway, so you all avoided that. Good for you. All right, we are on 11, adverbs. Name the adverb in this sentence. This book is not the one I ordered.
O'Neill 3?
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill. The topic is colonial metaphors. What is the satellite alluded to in this 18th century quote from Thomas Paine? In no instance hath nature made the satellite larger than its primary planet. In this, what is the satellite alluded to in this 18th century quote by Thomas Paine? In no instance hath nature made the satellite larger than its primary planet. That answer is incorrect. That would be the literal part of it. And it's saying what is the allusion, and the allusion is to the US, the America, okay? The final question of the round, the topic is wars. Germany lost nearly 2 million soldiers. Russia, 1.7. France, 1.4.
Summerlin?
World War II.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill Blue. Germany lost nearly 2 million soldiers. Russia, 1.7. France, 1.4, and Great Britain, 900,000. An entire generation of European youth was decimated. Name this war that ended in 1918.
O'Neill 3?
World War I.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill. The topic is exponents. Subtract 10 squared from 10 cubed.
Repeat.
Subtract 10 squared from 10 cubed.
900.
That answer is correct.
Do we have a tiebreaker or no?
Oh. Yes, we'll do a tiebreaker.
They don't have any of those in the back.
Yeah, we do have some in the back.
You do whatever you want.
No, there were some last minute changes this one. Have some patience with me, or. Actually, I don't.
Is everybody asking the same questions?
For
Each-
tie,
For each group?
yes.
Okay.
So I can do bonuses that haven't been asked.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'll work.
All right. Drum roll. All right. The topic is parts of speech. The last word in this sentence is what part of speech? If, did I read this one?
Let's see, they might have been, if this
Let
from
me
round
see your
one,
question
is this
and
from
I'll
round
tell you.
one?
Oh, yeah, oh, never mind.
Yeah, because
You're
we
right.
don't know what's
I
read.
think we
you're right.
had that already.
That's why I was kinda looking
Well,
there
there's a
thinking
second
about
one
that.
about last word, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. You answered a lot of the questions and we used a lot of the bonuses, so we don't have many extras, so that's good. All right, so the topic is coin tossing. If you toss 3 coins, what is the probability that they will all come up tails?
O'Neill, 3?
1 and 8.
That answer is correct. Good job, so that ends the round.
55 to 70.
Yeah, when you were saying no
Okay,
paper.
we'll make
also
note
below.
that this was a tie round,
Okay.
because if other ones did then a bonus from that, it might affect that number.
I guess you wait if it's a tie.
They just answered the question.
Did you get that now, 65 to 70?
Yeah.
Dang. I'm Connie.
How we do?
We want a tiebreaker. They gave us a math tiebreaker. They gave us a
White
math
team.
tiebreaker.
White?
They went to regular.
Who was it?
Okay.
I was gonna go with the percentage rather than the fraction. If it wasn't, I was hoping it wasn't. Somebody said over too. I was like, wait for the end. Because he goes in every word. I think World War, Revolutionary War, and that's about.
Yeah, when you walked in, I was like, yeah, see them.
I heard you, but you didn't do it. We kind of, we just, I should.
But you just gotta wait a little bit.
All right, so round 7.
We have to be you're fine, go this way.
I do want the bonus.
Because I think I've got kids that think they went somewhere else.
I thought for sure you were gonna
I'm
get
gonna
that
get another
few
question.
minus half, right?
Yeah, I was thinking I could literally extend you like 10 square miles to
I didn't know any, I didn't know any.
Hopefully it happens.
Okay, O'Neill, I have to warn you, Summerlin's out for blood against O'Neill,
We've
right?
lost 2 short, close matches, so yeah. Okay, so what are you guys?
O'Neill, blue.
O'Neill white.
Oh, white, yeah, we just
I was gonna say,
finished
we
blue.
just played the
We just
blue.
finished blue, yep.
What's that? So we've got a buzz, can we restart? There we go. Thank you. All right, how's
It
the
is
day
fun.
going? Is it
Who
fun?
else said that? Yeah, it's plenty warm.
All right. Everybody ready? Remember, no talking, you have all been doing a really good job. I made one exception and I took an answer when somebody hadn't been recognized, so just wait to be recognized. All right, just a reminder. All right, we are on round 3. Question number 1, the topic is mirrors. What adjective describes a mirror that is recessed inward?
Summerlin, 6?
Concave.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Summerlin. The topic is reflexes. The pupillary light reflex adjusts the amount of light that reaches what light-sensitive lining of the eyeball? That answer is correct. Toss-up number 2. The topic is cliches. What word is missing in these cliches? I can't get my blank into it. She escaped by the skin of her blank.
O'Neill won.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill. The topic is stuff you can't digest. The parts of plant foods that your body can't digest or absorb are called roughage, bulk, or dietary what?
Repeat.
The parts of plant foods that your body can't digest or absorb are called roughage, bulk, or dietary what?
Fibers.
That answer is correct. Toss-up number 3. The topic is gases. What gas that can be used as a fuel is also routinely used to lift weather balloons?
Summerlin 6.
Helium.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill White. What gas that can be used as a fuel is also routinely used to lift weather balloons?
O'Neill 4.
Oxygen.
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is hydrogen. Toss-up number 4. Extinct critters. What is the collective name for these creatures? Diplodocus?
Summerlin 5.
Dinosaurs.
That answer is correct. Thank you for not making me pronounce the rest. Bonus. The topic is science fiction. This is from what novel? It was not his fault he was a third. It was the government's idea. They were the ones who authorized it. How else could a third, like Ender, have got into school?
Repeat.
This is from what novel? It was not his fault that he was a third. It was the government's idea. They were the ones who authorized it. Oh, an answer?
Ben and Bid.
No, the answer is Ender's Game. If you haven't read it, you should. It's a great story.
Xander's game.
Ender's Game, and it was written before video games, and it's all about video games. It's really interesting.
Okay, guys.
Ender's Game, put it on your list. All right, we're on toss-up number 5. Significant gifts is our category. The French raised almost $500,000 to pay for it. It arrived in New York.
O'Neill 5.
Statue of Liberty.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill. Bonus for O'Neill, and the topic is wartime aftermaths. Soon after World War II ended, what country controlled the governments of Czechoslovakia, Poland, Romania, Hungary, and Yugoslavia?
Germany.
That answer is incorrect. The correct answer is Soviet Union.
Oh.
All right. Toss-up number 6. Topic is art forms. This quotation by Michelangelo is about what art form? The greatest artist does not have any concept which a single piece of marble does not itself contain within its excess, though only a hand that obeys the intellect can discover it.
Summerlin 4.
Abstract.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill. This quotation by Michelangelo is about what art form? The greatest artist does not have any concept which a single piece of marble does not itself contain within its excess, though only a hand that obeys the intellect can.
O'Neill 1. Sculpture.
That answer is correct.
I just want to see that.
Bonus for number 6 is a paper pencil, and the topic is weight problems. W-E-I-G-H-T, not W-A-I-T. All right, a shipping container weighs between 4 and 5 tons. The total weight of 45 such containers would fall into what range?
And 225 tons.
That answer is correct. You only have 2 math people. All the others' pencils went down. All right, that is halfway through our round. We are at 20:35, so it's anybody's game still. We are toss-up number 7. The topic is swollen cords. Name the inflammation of the vocal cords that temporarily reduces one's ability to speak.
Summerlin one.
Laryngitis.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Another paper pencil. Topic is squaring. What is 202 to the second power? An answer? One more digit, 40,804. Okay, O'Neill, please, sure, nobody's talking there. All right. Toss-up number 8, ship quotes. These words are spoken aboard what vessel in 1916? The bow of the British steamer cut
Summerlin 5.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill. These words were spoken aboard what kind of vessel in 1916? The bow of the British steamer cut across the 0 line of my periscope. Now the forecastle, the bridge, the foremast, funnel.
O'Neill 1.
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is a submarine or a U-boat.
Usually when any issue wait, you have to leave your timers on the table. You cannot pick them up and hold them in your hand.
Right.
Make sure you lay them on the table.
Yeah, thank you, that's right. Okay, we're on toss-up number 9. The topic is digestion. Which organ of the digestive system is the most acidic?
Summerlin 2.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Summerlin. The topic is Latin America. The name of what Latin American country literally translates as the Republic of the Savior?
Colombia?
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is El Salvador.
Oh.
Savior. All right, we're on toss-up number 10, big projects. The Boulder Dam Project Act, passed by Congress in 1928, authorized.
Summerlin 5.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill White. Topics, big projects. The Boulder Dam Project Act, passed by Congress in 1928, authorized construction of a hydroelectric dam on what river?
O'Neill 4.
That answer is incorrect. Could you answer the river?
Yeah, Colorado.
Correct.
Been there.
All right, we are on toss-up number 11, signals. The signal seen by Paul Revere indicating how the British were approaching Lexington and Concord involved lanterns placed in what Boston building?
Summerlin 3.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill. The signal seen by Paul Revere indicating how the British were approaching Lexington and Concord involved lanterns placed in what Boston building?
O'Neill 4.
No, that answer is incorrect. It was Old North Church, to be specific.
Oh, I knew it was Jack.
Yeah, I knew it was.
All right. The final question of the round, the topic is Parliament. The British Parliament consists of the House of Lords and the House of,
O'Neill 4.
that answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Summerlin. The British Parliament consists of the House of Lords and the House of,
Summerlin 3.
Burgesses?
that answer is incorrect. What would be the opposite of royalty?
Commons.
House of Commons would be the correct answer. That concludes the round. And it was another squeaker, Summerlin 30 and O'Neill White 35.
Yes.
Was that round three?
Yeah.
Shake hands.
Nice job, kids.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Just wait for the end. Yeah. It'll completely switch up the
Hey, guys, we're going to 203.
203.
I don't want my students to get too cocky. We did, it's good for them to.
We might have you back in here, you never know.
Well, I'll see you at you.
Yes, yes.
Do you have the date already?
It's the 27th of February.
26th and 27th, I think, or 27th.
27th.
Oh, yeah, the
28th,
high school
on
and junior high,
Tuesday.
yeah.
Yep. And then, next week we're going to Stewart.
Oh, you are?
Oh, yeah. So,
Doesn't matter.
oh, they picked up our sign, didn't they?
Yes, they did. We've got a new team.
You guys are gonna be intimidating. You have your own shirts.
Yeah.
Wait, are you using O'Neill also?
Yes.
No, O'Neill's from South. 3.
Did they bring up 2 elementary?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, are you elementary? Which grade? 6th grade? Oh, beware, guys. All right. How's the day going? Okay, can somebody get the door for me, please? Coach from Rock County,
Oh, yeah.
would you be willing to do the score?
You bet.
Thanks. I saw your white bag and bike and your ornament. I got it, it looked like that.
Is that her writing hand or?
I was a little hesitant.
Okay, you guys, you need to keep the buzzers on the table. You can't pick them up, you need to keep them on the table.
And be sure that the light is forward so we can see it. All right, captains are in 3rd place, or in place number 3. All right, any questions before we start? Everybody have paper and pencil? Okay, we are on round 4. Toss-up number 1, the theme is US extremes. The westernmost point and the westernmost town of the contiguous 48 US states are located in which state?
Rock County 3?
That answer is correct. Bonus for Rock County. The topic is living structures. It is the greatest structure ever built by living creatures and consists of coral polyps. Name the structure off the northeast coast of Australia.
Great Barrier Reef.
That answer is correct. Toss-up number 2. The topic is rabbits. What,
Sorry, I had to
That's
turn
okay.
it off.
do you have an answer for me?
Um,
Okay. Rabbits.
Squirrels.
What kind of common wild rabbits in the United States have fluffy, stubby tails with white undersides?
Carries 2.
Cottontail?
That answer's correct. Bonus for Neil. The topic is gases. What happens to the temperature when a gas is compressed?
Repeat.
What happens to the temperature when a gas is compressed? That answer's incorrect. It gets warmer. Toss-up number 3, the topic is law of the land. The Constitution established a federal union in which governmental powers are divided between the national government and what?
Brock County 3.
State government.
That answer is correct. Bonus for this is paper pencil. The topic is page calculations. If the sum of 4 consecutive page numbers is 850, what is the largest of these page numbers?
Uh, 214.
That answer is correct. Toss-up number 4. The topic is phrases.
Carries 3.
Do you have an answer? Okay. Okay, so for Rock County, phrases. What kind of phrases appear most often in this example? You can sit on a desk, or before a desk, or behind a desk with your feet beneath the desk.
Brock County 2.
Prepositions?
That answer is correct. Bonus for Rock County. Topic is disasters. What kind of natural disaster that killed more than 8,000 people in Galveston in 1900 would have been a Category 4 event on the Saffir-Simpson scale today?
Hurricane.
That answer is correct. Question number 5 is a paper pencil. The topic is herbicide or herbicide half-life. The farmer in the Dell treated a field with the herbicide 2,4-D. After 21 days, 1/8 of the chemical remained active in the soil. What is the half-life of that compound? They have an answer? 7 days. That was a tough one. We don't generally have paper pencil on the toss-up round. Right, but that one had paper pencil on hold. All right, we're on question number 6. The topic is changes of state. What is the term for the change of a liquid or a solid to a gas?
Brock County 3.
Evaporation.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for what school?
Arizona.
Oh, right, got it. What's the term for the change of a liquid or solid to a gas?
Was it vaporization?
It is vaporization.
I thought he was right.
All right, that's halfway through the round. We are, 45 to 5 is our score. We're gonna pick up with question number 7. The topic is 17th century industry. In the early 12th century at the Venetian arsenal, ship production involved moving the partially completed vessel down a canal past various stations where more parts were added. Producing about 1 new galley per day, this was an early version of what kind of industrial?
Rock County 3.
Assembly line.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Rock County, the topic is omissions. What conjunction has been omitted in these sentences? Pinocchio mentioned his nose was growing. I thought you were in Auckland. The coach suggested we should leave the field. We're glad you're still in one piece.
Can you repeat?
Yes, what conjunction has been omitted in these sentences? Pinocchio mentioned his nose was growing. I thought you were in Auckland. The coach suggested we should leave the field. We're glad you're still in. That's correct. All right, toss-up number 8, the topic is sinkings. The U.S. the U.S. Maine was sunk near what major island?
Rock County 3.
Hawaii.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Aries. The USS Maine was sunk near what major island?
Aries 1.
Jamaica?
That answer is incorrect. Kind of right part of the world, it's Cuba. Okay, be sure you keep your lights on the table. Toss-up number 9, the topic is continents. Name the 2 continents with the greatest number of landlocked nations.
Rock County 3.
Europe and Africa.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Aries. Name the 2 continents with the greatest number of landlocked nations.
Aries 6.
North America and Europe?
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is Asia and Africa. Toss-up number 10. The topic is inertia. According to the law of inertia, if an object is at rest, it tends to do.
Rock County 6.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Rock County. The topic is wildlife. What carnivorous African scavengers with especially powerful jaws and coarse, spotty, woolly coats emit eerie laughing when excited?
Hyenas.
That answer is correct. Toss-up number 11, the topic is textbooks. This information was taken from what part of a textbook? Thermodynamics, heat capacity, 229 through 231. Latent heat of fusion, 232 to 237. Transfer of heat, 238.
Aries 3.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Rock County. This information was taken from what part of a textbook?
Rock County 3.
Table of contents.
That answer is incorrect. The correct answer is index. Final question of the round. The topic is explorers. In the 1770s, James Cook became the first European to set foot on what land that would eventually become a U.S. state?
Rock County 3.
Hawaii.
That answer is correct.
Okay.
They also killed him. The Hawaiians. That's just a
Side note.
Yeah, cheerful little side note. The topic here is propositions. Using spiders as your first term and tasty as your second term, state a universal negative proposition.
Spiders are tasty.
Negative proposition, that answer's incorrect. A negative proposition would be no spiders are tasty. You were almost there. That ends the round. Congratulations. Congratulations, everybody. Elementary school kids, good job of competing. See you next year, too.
We got full 5
Good job.
points for that.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
So we wanna see where we go.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, you
Yeah, we carried the team. We carried the
You guys carried those fires.
We got evaporated.
You guys carried those 5 points. These guys.
Yeah, we carried the team. Actually, Jane sat on a chair.
No.
I think even.
I may or may not.
Maybe on. How come there was only one round?
New York.
Except if you have milk sitting on the porch and it freezes. Yeah, that's worth, I'm gonna look at vaporization.
See, I thought evaporation was the right answer. Evaporation.
Yeah, we have. That was the one we lost to. We were ahead by like 20 and then they came back and did like 20.
It doesn't change the
Yeah,
smell.
30.
Well, they were.
Same difference.
Okay.
But it said you have to do it. That's why I thought if it didn't say.
Right now.
I guess we'll just take a look.
It's your temperature, gas.
Where is everybody? Glad you're not waiting on me.
Go ahead and take a restroom break, readers, anybody?
Oh.
Mr. Peterson, we have a question.
10 minutes?
5, 10 minutes?
Okay. Right
You have a
up there.
question?
Yeah.
I'd say
They were getting,
take that too.
the answer was vaporization, they said evaporation.
The same thing happened.
It says it's the same thing,
What?
but Google says they're the same thing.
What?
I didn't think it was, I thought evaporation was by definition from liquid to gas.
So maybe.
And vaporization is both.
Oh, okay.
Evaporation, I think, is liquid.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but did you said both?
Well, I'll look some more. And here, when gas is compressed, temperature increases. It happens because the relationship between temperature and pressure is the ideal gas
I
law.
thought when gas compresses, it gets cold. It's like when you put the lever or basketball or something, it's taken out, it's cold.
Yep, and they get smaller, don't they?
That's what I got, but it said it got warmer. I thought. compressing
But if you have a helium balloon.
It's the carbon in the air that gets cold.
Yeah, I would say that, I say if you could measure the
stuff
temperature
inside.
inside of it, maybe it feels colder because, no. But I would say that, just, I don't know, knowing what little I know about science, I don't know, because when in solids, when they're closer together,
Now, when ice gets into the cracks and expands, then cracks, you know, but.
it could be wrong.
I don't want Mr. Peterson.
There you go.
Mr. Peterson. Would you like some money? I will tell you this, when we had that question. about
Evaporization is liquid only.
Oh, well, Mr. Appleby gave us that.
Well, we still would've won.
Evaporation is liquid only, vaporization is ice. So
we
that's
still
why the
would've won.
question is written.
We still would.
Yeah, we still would have won anyway.
Oh, no. But I did use it. Yeah.
Does it go down
I just used it.
or does it go up?
It says the temperature went higher, warmer.
Well, okay, let's think about this. When you have that gas and you compress it, doesn't it make it more explosive, so that would make it hotter?
Yes, but liquid nitrogen is air compressed into a liquid and it's super cold.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
When a gas is compressed, the temperature increases. It happens because of restriction.
And you can take the back
Onwards.
Taking a little bit of it.
Thanks, ladies.
You bet.
It gets warmer because of the energy imparted during the compression.
We're
Because
saying
there's
that's
some molecules, you okay?
Go on. I'm going to the doctor when we're done here. Now I got something going on with my leg, but I don't know what it is.
You know, when it gets warmer, because the molecules will they move faster. I thought, and that's compared to 25?
So minus 15.
I don't know.
Cause we.
Well, I know when nitrogen becomes liquid nitrogen. It's super
They still wouldn't have, no, they still wouldn't have.
Well, no, we took 15 from ours and they got 15.
I'm not that good at science.
I know, but if
No.
they did, they would.
We need, Mr. Corporal.
Mr. Waggy, take care of that phone. Put it away, please. And Damien, no phones, you guys know that,
What you think?
We're just,
huh?
we're listening to they were listening to hype up music.
I can hear, I can hype you up.
Oh, no.
We can sing, can't we?
Yeah,
We
I
can
gotta
sing.
get a drink.
No.
We're gonna have to pass.
You'll pass on that?
Pass out?
Have you
We
guys,
pass on the
ever,
question.
play trivia crack? Do you ever do that?
I-
They don't
What?
have that anymore.
Yeah.
Trivia crack is a game on your phone and it asks you
Okay,
random
but it's-
questions. Are they dumb?
They-
Well, you guys are just too smart.
That's why we're like 1 and 4.
You know what? This is great practice.
You know, also, if you do total numbers, your numbers aren't gonna be that different than a lot of teams, because you're really close.
Yeah, we lost by 5.
Yeah,
Our scores are high.
yeah, and our last round, it was 5 to 50. So the 5 team doesn't have very many points, you guys have a lot of points.
We're gonna beat you guys this time, just so you know.
Okay.
Right?
If it's not a math question, you won't get it.
We have
You got every single one.
Don't jinx anybody. Okay, are we on to round
Well, I don't know
5?
if they're ready to start or if we're still taking a break.
Okay.
Well, if
Did
we
you
have
guys
everybody
get to go to the
here.
bathroom and get a drink and stuff?
Yeah.
You did? Okay. I thought it was gonna be freezing in here and it's actually plenty warm.
It's plenty warm. Because it's compressed air.
Yeah.
That's the science of it.
There you go.
What? Yeah, because David is 40,000, we got people to
That was my fault, sorry guys.
Okay, are you guys ready?
You guys have
You
defense experience. That was mine. But we got beat by
You
a
know, you
six.
guys had all these days off school for snow, and now you have a day off for Quizbowl? That's pretty good, right?
You stuff just going more.
Aurora's studying at school yesterday.
They didn't?
No.
I think some of the Omaha ones were canceled also.
Well, the roads.
Well, no, it's roads,
Yeah, I came home from Omaha.
So I'm allowed to get on from that?
Yes, the ones
But
that are
it's nice
black.
you could get out. I
No,
think.
sorry, Monday. All right,
You can put your
will
finger
somebody
on
get
it.
the
Just
door,
don't
please?
put your finger on it that hard.
All right, no reminders from anybody here, you guys are the pros, right? All right, are we ready? Don't be afraid to challenge an answer because We had some pretty good challenges by coaches last round. I think our answers were right, although one answer one that I rejected, I was wrong about, so.
You're not? I'm
We're
sorry.
O'Neill Blue.
O'Neill Blue.
Oops. We're
This
still
is a
gonna beat
repeat,
ya.
this is a repeat, yeah.
Okay.
All right, we ready? We're in round 5, toss-up number 1. The topic is disasters. Ecological disasters involving what natural resource are associated with Torrey Canyon, the Amoco Cadiz, and Exxon Valdez?
O'Neill 5.
That answer is incorrect. Ecological disasters involving what natural resource are associated with Torrey Canyon, Amoco Cadiz, and Exxon Valdez?
Sorry, I didn't hold it. Just sitting still. Summerlin 2.
That answer is incorrect. The correct answer is petroleum. Even though it was water related, the disaster came because of petroleum.
If we would've said oil, would that be correct?
Yes, I would have taken oil. All right. So, toss-up number 2, the topic is forgery. The forgery of money or currency is what crime?
Summerlin 2.
Embezzling.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill Blue. The forgery of money or currency is what crime?
Laundering.
That answer is incorrect, and you also weren't recognized. So she has to give your, yeah, she'll say O'Neill 6, and then you can talk, okay? The answer is counterfeiting. Because forgery means faking the money, okay? All right, we're in toss-up number 3. The topic is tourist sites. In what country are these located? The Columbus Monument, the Aqueduct of Segovia, Puerto del Toro, Vasquez Statue, and the Plaza de Toro.
Summerlin 3.
Same.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Summerlin. Topic is incarceration. Are we ready? Silence. Name the largest landmass that in the 1820s served largely as a penal colony.
Can you repeat that one?
Name the largest landmass that in the 1820s served largely as a penal colony.
India?
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is Australia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're on toss-up number 4. The topic is forces. Whenever one object is pushed across another, their irregular surfaces interact, slide.
O'Neill 3.
Friction. That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill Blue. The topic is tails. T-A-L-E-S. In what book of Tales is this sentence found? Whoever sitteth on this carpet and willeth in thought to be taken up and set down upon another side in the twinkling of an eye, be borne thither to be that place near at hand or distant, many a day's journey and a difficult reach. In the book of Tales, in what book of Tales is this sentence found? Whoever sitteth upon this carpet and willeth in thought to be taken up and set down upon another.
Shakespeare?
Oh, that answer's incorrect. Carpet, magic carpet? Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
1001 Nights.
That's a really good idea.
It's making me nervous. We always step in that, or there's something called cards.
All right, we are on toss-up number 5. The topic is colonial forts. Built in 1638, Fort Christina was the first North American settlement of what Scandinavian country?
Summerlin 2.
Norway?
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill Blue. Built in 1638, Fort Christina was the first North American settlement of what Scandinavian country?
O'Neill 3.
That answer is incorrect. You're bouncing around, but it's Sweden. All right. Toss-up number 6. Non-standard English. What two words should be eliminated from this sentence? Take and put these groceries into the refrigerator before you slop the hogs.
Summerlin 5.
Yard and slop.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for O'Neill Blue. What two words should be eliminated from this sentence? Take and put these groceries into the refrigerator before you slop the hogs.
O'Neill 4.
And
That answer is incorrect. Take and. Because you're having to put the things in the refrigerator. Close. All right, that's halfway through the round. It's another squeaker. Here we go. Toss-up number 7. The topic is ratios. Simplify this continued ratio. 20 to 30 to 50.
O'Neill 3.
2 to 3 to 5.
That's correct. Bonus for O'Neill is a paper pencil, and the topic is cat computations. All right. Carl has 16 cats, which is 4 more than twice the number Carol has. How many does she have? That answer is correct. Toss-up number 8. The topic is musical abbreviations. What musical interval is sometimes abbreviated as 8V?
O'Neill 3.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill. The topic is historical novels. Jefferson Davis Bussey is a protagonist in what novel by Harold Keith, which is partly about Stan Waddy, the actual Cherokee leader and Confederate brigadier general, who was the last general to surrender in the Civil War.
Repeat.
Jefferson Davis Bussey is the protagonist in what novel by Harold Keith, which is partly about Stan Waddy, the actual Cherokee leader and Confederate brigadier general, who was the last general to surrender.
Stonewall Jackson.
The answer is incorrect. Correct answer is Rifles for Waddy. Toss-up number 9, topic is India. In the 18th century, what European country gained control over most of India?
Summerlin 6.
The UK.
That answer is correct, or Great Britain or England. Now, in ESU, they're not as generous about England and Great Britain, so have your understanding of the difference for those, because there's always a debate about those. Bonus for Summerlin. The topic is insects. All right. This account is about what kind of insect? They explode from beneath your feet, they hit up against your body and cling against your clothes. It's like being immersed in a gigantic living being. In 1931, the swarm was so thick it blocked out the sun. Corn stalks were eaten to the ground and fields were left completely bare. That answer is correct. Toss-up number 10. is astroetymology. Oh, good. All right, the name of what astronomical theory was derived from the Greek words helios for sun and kentron for center?
O'Neill 3.
Heliocentric theory.
I'll take that, or heliocentrism. Bonus for O'Neill is paper pencil. The topic is word squares. What word is what word is in the third line of a word square if the first two words are hope and opal, and the last word is elms? That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is home. All right, toss-up number 11, clipped words. What is the clipped word for someone licensed to practice animal medicine?
Summerlin 6.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Summerlin is botany. Name the process by which plants and fungi emerge from seeds and spores.
Sporifies?
No, the answer is germination.
Oh my God, you were right. Sorry.
Right. Final question of the round. Topic is squared numbers. What are the only two numbers that remain the same when they are squared?
O'Neill 3.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill. Continental borders. What African country borders on Asia?
Egypt.
That answer is correct. That ends the round. 25 to 45. Congratulations, guys. Good round.
Right side of the room.
Good job, good job, good job, good job.
Yeah, nice job on that math one.
Yeah, did we all read
No, oh, wait.
We're their first game, they haven't played any games.
Oh, no, we changed it.
No, we're their third game.
See ya, thank you.
Oh, they just didn't play much. 25 to 45. Or no, they won that one. I got it.
When you what? So from Michelle. Oh. Her babies. She's gonna have something. We just know. This is it. Right now, this But anyway, so hopefully they'll do it. It's like paper and pencil. Just like sticking, and then we like.
I just write down the numbers I hear and I just go.
That's what I did on the first thing. My team's folding.
Yeah.
with fifth and sixth graders, so we played Blake.
I know, we went, our two fifth, sixth grade teams. So we played
Reagan, is Blake on one of the teams?
Yeah.
If we play against Blake at the back for Reese.
Go ahead.
Because she's gonna go against.
And she wants to.
I don't know, I think it'd be fun to demolish her.
Absolutely, especially siblings for brain research.
I mean, that's what I want.
Oh, Zeb, that's where you
Oh, hey guys!
Blue.
Have you guys played yet? You win. Against who? 80 to 5. We won the other team.
I've answered two questions.
Oh, wow.
It was the other.
I feel like I'm not getting wrong with right. So I never quit.
Easy numbers.
I kept giving them something.
We could have tied this. Did you hear about that one? The other team, they played the guy 80 to 5.
No, got 80 to 5. You guys lost.
It was
Oh.
wait, Jared, who did you play against whenever it was 80 to 5? Who you
Are
played?
you guys ready?
No, it wasn't me, it was Rock.
Are you guys ready?
Valley?
Are you guys ready?
Are we ready, guys?
Rock County, look.
Are we back there strategizing?
Nope.
This is O'Neill versus O'Neill. That's your competition, guys, next year. Who's gonna be here in seventh grade? Okay, they're gonna be running for Quizbowl spots.
All of us except fine, I'm ready. This
All right, here we go. Hopefully we'll have all our answers clear this time. We are on round 6. We are toss-up number 1. The topic is novels. In the novel Holes, Stanley Yetnitz is given the choice of going to jail or to what?
Eagles too.
That is correct. Okay, a couple of things. Keep your buzzer on the table. Don't pick it up. Secondly, wait to be acknowledged. They'll just whip you out at ESU. So we're just doing kind of a practice day here. So we'll do bonus, and the bonus topic is vision. Night vision requires your pupils to do what?
dilate.
That answer is correct. Toss-up number 2, the topic is solar system.
Okay, we need, what do you score? Thanks,
Okay, Eagles. They're talking unless we're in a bonus round,
Eagles versus O'Neill.
so they've got 15.
Eagles, on the left. So that's O'Neill, white. This is white, yeah. And Eagles is 15.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, we're on to topic, or, bonus number 2, the topic is solar system. The description is about what heavenly object? They're rocky, airless worlds that orbit.
O'Neill white.
Saturn's rings.
That answer is incorrect. Let me repeat the question for the Eagles. This description is about what heavenly objects? They're rocky, airless worlds that orbit around the sun but are too small to be called planets. Millions occupy a vast donut-shaped ring.
Eagles 2.
That answer is correct. Bonus for the Eagles is a paper pencil. Get out those papers. All right, the topic is date conversion. Date conversion. Express the date 12/15/2015 as a Roman numeral.
XIIXVMMXV.
Oh, you're so close. In your middle, you said 1X, it's XXV. because it was 25, not 15. Very close, good job, I'm
I think
impressed.
you said,
Yeah,
you said.
You said 2015, you did say, you said 12, 25, 2015.
That's right, 25, you wrote it as 15. It's that middle, XXV, and you said XV.
12,
15, 20, 15.
You told us.
I think you told us.
15.
Okay, you guys all agree?
Yeah.
They made it, okay. All right, thank you for your
okay,
honesty.
I caught the
I stand
15, but I
corrected.
didn't count the other one.
Okay,
Okay, good job, Stephen.
all right,
Good back up. Okay.
all right, we're on, they're just giving you a little false confidence here, guys, so. All right, we're on to toss-up number 3. The topic is sports personalities. These people are greats in what sport? Maureen Connolly, Margaret Court, Chris Everett, Althea Gibson, Steffi Graf, Martina Navratilova.
Eagles 2,
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question. Pencils and papers are only when they're called for. These people are greats in what sport? Maureen Connolly, Margaret Court, Chris Everett, Althea Gibson, Steffi Graf, Martina Navratilova.
O'Neill 2,
That answer is correct. Sometimes the answers were good. All right, bonus for O'Neill White. Topic is prepositions. You ready? Prepositions. Identify 2 prepositions beginning with the letter U. Identify 2 prepositions beginning with the letter U. We need an answer.
Under and underneath.
Are you the captain? Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Under and underneath both work. Or you could be until, upon. All right. Toss-up number 4. Wordy proverbs. State the original proverb suggested by this wordy version. A disposition toward inquiry deprived the feline of its vital state.
Eagles 3,
Curiosity killed the cat.
You got it, that is correct. Bonus for the Eagles, and the topic is punishment. For multiple wrongdoings, a criminal was given a prison sentence of 10 years and 5 years to be served consecutively. The longest this felon will remain in prison is how many years? That answer is correct. Concurrently would be at the same time, right? Consecutive, just one after the other. We're on to toss-up number 5. The topic is science fiction. What story includes 3 mysterious characters called Mrs. Whatsit, Mrs. Who?
O'Neill 1,
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill White. The topic is taxation. With what kind of tax system would all taxpayers pay 15% of their income to the government? What kind of tax system would have all taxpayers pay 15% of their income to the government?
Federal?
That answer is incorrect, flat tax. We're hearing about that in the news these days, so now you'll know what it is. We're on toss-up number 6. The topic is national budgetary vocabulary. What,
You need to set your chart on the table.
and don't have your hand in front of it, we're gonna be able to see the light, okay. National budgetary vocabulary. What adjective describes a budget in which there is neither a budget deficit nor a budget surplus?
Eagles 4.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat for O'Neill White. What adjective describes a budget in which there is neither a budget deficit nor a budget surplus?
O'Neill 1.
Unlimited.
That answer is incorrect. It's a balanced budget. If you want a repeat during the toss-up, you can call for it. It doesn't change the time, but you can call for.
The time doesn't start over, the time keeps running.
Mr. Peterson never told us we could have a repeat during the.
Yeah, we were fine, you can only do a repeat during the bonus.
You mean the
You've done a couple
toss-up?
practices.
No,
with
bonus.
bonus.
Or just during bonus?
Okay,
I sometimes like.
Right. For the rest of the round, I'll accept that. And I'll check with Mr. Peterson. I think he can do it at ESU. It doesn't change the time.
Sure.
All right, toss-up numbers, we're halfway through the round, 20 to 45. Anybody's game still. It is toss-up number 7. The topic is poems. This is an excerpt from a Shel Silverstein poem about what legendary creature? For her hair is green as seaweed. And
Eagles 2.
Mermaid.
that answer is correct. Bonus for Eagles.
How do you see me on that?
Topic is explorers. What primary color is included in the name of the Norse navigator who founded the first settlement in Greenland?
Eric the Red.
That answer is correct. Or red. I would have accepted red. All right, we're at toss-up number 8. The topic is plane rotation, P-L-A-N-E. Plane rotations. A right triangle rotated about one of its legs produces what solid figure?
O'Neill 5.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat for the Eagles. A right triangle rotated about one of its legs produces what solid figure?
Eagles 6.
Pyramid.
That answer is incorrect. So it's a cone. Okay. I'm having to reread this one. This one was rewritten. The topic of this question is sentence parts. Identify the direct object in the following sentence. My mechanic gave me his bill.
Eagles 2.
Bill.
That answer is correct. Bonus is metric measure. How many many square millimeters are in 2 square centimeters? That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is 200. Toss-up number 10, the topic is precipitation. Very fine, fairly uniform, light precipitation that is stronger than mist but less than a shower is called what?
Eagles 2.
That answer is incorrect, but clever, I like it. I'm gonna repeat for O'Neill White. Very fine, fairly uniform, light precipitation that's stronger than mist but less than a shower is called what?
O'Neill 1.
Bob?
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is drizzle. Toss-up number 11. The topic is taxation. When you go to the local hardware store and buy some grass seed, some duct tape, a grubbing hoe, and an extension cord, what kind of tax will you pay?
O'Neill 2.
That answer is correct, sales tax. Paper and pencil for the bonus, and the topic is percentage problems. When the Lone Ranger gave away 25% of his silver bullets, he had 345 left. How many did he have originally? When the Lone Ranger gave away 25% of his silver bullets, he had 345 left. How many did he have originally? That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is 460. Final toss-up of the round, polygons. A polygon with 21 sides has how many interior angles?
Eagles 2.
That answer is incorrect. I'll repeat the question. A polygon with 21 sides has how many interior angles?
O'Neill 2.
That's correct. Bonus.
Just think, okay.
Bonus.
Triangle 3.
Yeah.
Square 4. Yeah, there we go.
Glaciers. What is the term for a deep open fissure in a glacier? What is the term for a deep open fissure in a glacier? Answer is crevasse or crevasse. That concludes the round. 30 to 65. Good job, Paul. Okay, it looks like kids are ready to come in, so.
What do we do? Do we take all?
Eagles what?
Good job.
What do we do? Do we do it?
So basically, all of your
Yeah, back. Nice job.
And then, that was the last
Oh, hold on. This needs to go away. Yeah, okay.
Well, you repeated yourself, I missed it.
Yeah, it was.
Now, here's what's fun, you guys.
Right across the hall.
Guys, we're going right across the
What are we doing?
All right, guys, you ready? How's the day going? Good? Very good.
I might not get back on. Oh, absolutely.
Okay, sorry, it's your opportunity to sit down.
She
No,
said,
that's fine. Just have you bounce right out of that.
I'm safe for getting back up now.
Okay, last hour, some of the younger kids kept picking up their lights in excitement. Do not do that. Leave it down and make sure we can see it. No talking, please, unless it's bonus round. We're ready to roll. All right. We are in round 7, final round of the day. Question number 1, toss up. Number 1, the topic is parts of speech. As what part of speech is the word for used in this example? Jill was confident she would get the job, for her uncle was the company's.
O'Neill 3, conjunction.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill Blue. Topic is sweat. About 99% of sweat is composed of what?
Water.
That answer is correct. Toss-up number 2, the topic is musical instruments. What musical instrument produces sound by driving pressurized air through pipes that are selected by means of a keyboard?
O'Neill 3,
Organ.
That answer,
Pipe organ.
that answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill. The topic is government forms. What form of government is missing in this statement by Winston Churchill? The best argument against blank is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter.
Repeat.
What form of government is missing in this statement by Winston Churchill? The best form of blank is a 5-minute conversation with an average voter.
Democracy.
That answer is correct. You're a little bit of a skeptic. Okay, we're on to question number 3. The topic is anatomical idioms. The term for what body part is missing in these idioms? Bear blank, feel it in my blank, skin.
Stuart 2.
Bones.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Stuart. Topic is energy. What kind of kinetic energy results from the interactions of atoms and molecules?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What kind of kinetic energy results from the interactions of atoms and molecules?
Potential.
That answer is incorrect. Chemical energy is the answer. Question number 4, toss-up number 4, literary etymology is our topic. What form of literature got its name from a combination of 3 Greek words meaning self, life, and right?
Stuart 2.
Bibliography.
That answer is incorrect. Let me repeat for O'Neill Blue. What form of literature got its name from a combination of 3 Greek words meaning self, life, and right?
O'Neill 3.
Autobiography.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill. Topic is currents. What major ocean current flows northward offshore from Florida, Georgia, Virginia, Delaware, and New York?
Repeat.
What major ocean current flows northward offshore from Florida, Georgia, Virginia, Delaware, and New York? That answer is incorrect. Gulf Stream is the correct answer. Patience. Toss-up number 5, the topic is tissue. Cardiac muscle tissue is found only in what organ?
Stuart 1.
The heart.
That answer is correct. Bonus for Stuart. The topic is commerce. Barry went to the Paris Hiltoski Primitive Weapon Boutique and bought a new at Lottle, priced at $46. At checkout, he had to pay $48.46 to complete the sale. What was the extra $2.46 for?
Sales tax.
That answer is correct. Toss-up number 6, topic is gears. If you have 2 equal-sized gears, A and B, being driven by a large gear between them, what is the direction of rotation of gear B in comparison to that of
Stuart 3.
The opposite?
That answer is incorrect. Let me repeat the question. If you have two equal-sized gears, A and B, being driven by a larger gear between them, what is the direction of rotation of gear B in comparison with that of gear A?
O'Neill, 3.
The same.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill is ratios. Express this ratio in the lowest terms. N to 5N to 8N.
Repeat.
Express this ratio in the lowest terms, N to 5N to 8N.
N to 8 N to 5.
No, the answer is 1 to 5 to 8. Just take out the 8, the N. All right, we're halfway through the round. Still anybody's game. Question number 7, the topic is seas. The Chukchi, the Laptev, Kara, and Barents Seas are all part of what ocean?
O'Neill, 4.
The Arctic.
That answer is correct. Bonus for O'Neill, topic is explorations. Who is credited as being the first European to sail from Portugal into the Indian Ocean?
Repeat.
Who is credited as being the first European to sail from Portugal into the Indian Ocean?
Rodriguez.
That answer is incorrect. Bartholomew Diaz. Question number 8. Monomials. What is the product of 6 and 8 and X?
O'Neill, 3.
48X.
That answer is correct. Bonus, the Constitution. This excerpt from the U.S. Constitution is about a person holding what office? He may convene and adjourn Congress. He shall receive ambassadors, execute laws, and commission officers.
Repeat.
This excerpt from the U.S. Constitution is about a person holding what office? He may convene and adjourn Congress. He shall receive ambassadors, execute laws, and commission officers.
The president.
That answer is correct. Toss up number 7. Communication history is our topic. What?
Wait, we're on 9. Number 9.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Sorry. Yep. Toss up question number 9. Just screwed up. Communication history. What short-lived enterprise became the American West's most direct means of east-west communication before the telegraph and was vital for tying California to the Union just before the Civil War?
Stuart, 3.
That answer is incorrect. Let me repeat the question for O'Neill. What short-lived enterprise became the American West's most direct means of east-west communication before the telegraph and was vital for tying California to the Union just before the Civil War?
O'Neill, 3.
Pony Express.
That answer is correct. All right, bonus for O'Neill. Topic is grammar poems. The name of what part of speech is missing in this verse? Time, place, manner, frequency, degree, probability, the 6 different types of blank possibility.
Repeat.
The name of what part of speech is missing in this verse? Time, place, manner, frequency, degree, probability, the 6 different types of blank possibility.
Preposition.
That answer is correct. Correct answer is adverb.
That's incorrect.
That's incorrect, sorry,
Yeah.
incorrect. Yeah, sorry. All right, we are in question number 10. It sounds like I need to be done. All right, the question, topic is medical suffixes. What Greek suffix indicates the surgical removal of a body part?
Stuart, 2.
Amputation?
That answer is incorrect. The I'll repeat the question for blue. What Greek suffix indicates the surgical removal of a body part?
O'Neill four.
T-I-O-N.
That answer is incorrect. Correct answer is ectomy, like tonsillectomy, appendectomy. All right. Toss-up number 11. The topic is West Washington offices. Name the office from which John Kennedy addressed the nation about the Cuban Missile Crisis. Lyndon Johnson announced he would not seek re-election, and Gerald Ford announced he would pardon Richard Nixon.
Stewart three.
The Oval Office?
That answer is correct. Bonus for Stewart. Topic is scientific fields. Geology and meteorology are two of the 4 fields in the earth sciences. Name the 2 other. Geology and meteorology are 2 of the 4 fields in the earth sciences. Name the others.
And students, here are the girl nominees for the Royal Court for Frolics. Congratulations to Jace Gregory, Keely Chavez, Haley Schwartz, Winnie Huber.
Clever, but no. Astronomy and oceanography. We're gonna wait for this announcement to end.
Drew Morrow, Ashton Burkle, Evan Kopecky, Oliver Sons, and Peyton Yates. Would all 12 of you seniors please come to the office?
You can think about it, it's gonna be ancient Greece.
Thank you and congratulations.
We're ready? Okay, drum roll, final question. Topic is ancient Greece. What warrior society in ancient Greece reached the height of?
Stewart four.
Sparta. That answer is correct. Bonus for Stewart. The topic is explorers. Major discoveries on what continent were made by Vasco da Gama, Sven Hedin, St. Francis Xavier, and Marco Polo?
Asia?
That answer is correct. That concludes the round. Good job, 40 to 65, and that concludes the day. I think we all need the library.
I don't think he's doing, he might be.
Okay.
But if you don't need your questions, I will take them, grab a set of questions. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
That's a beautiful one.
Stop. Do you want these in?
I got a folder here.
Okay.
I went to
You have to share.
with Susan.
Bam, solve the puzzle.
Meant to write a check, because I just told her I was gonna be in the morning. So I said I'm gonna write a check for myself and look. So anyway, I need to go take that check to her. So I need to. So I funded my 57. So, oh yeah, 240, a lot of times.
Thank you, ladies.
Depends on what they do with me.
Thank you.
Depends on, if they send me up for that, but otherwise I'm fine too. I got it in there, that's society thirty-six, I'm just curious. Not that I can never afford it, right?
57.
57.
So how much do you think?
Oh, I heard it was like, so maybe she's just doing something cheap for these guys, just to show it off or something. I don't know. It is, 2024.
Lucky this thing I get.
Because they said, I was talking with the girls last night, they were talking about their dad and how going he was. People were married. And when he sold his yard, his daughter was explaining that in order to grow a dairy herd, you have to have heifers because they were supposed to produce milk. And he had several years in a row where bulls dominated his calves. And so finally he just decided he was gonna sell the herd. And so at the sale barn, you know how the farmer then so he, and his last name was Boyd. And he said, well, folks, he said, my problem is I have too many bulls in the ring and too many heifers in the kitchen. He had 4 daughters and no sons. And his daughters were so mad at him.
It's actually pretty funny.
Pretty clever. And then he had a daughter, Debbie Bull, who married Jim Schmidt. And so he invited him back. I was so excited because he was supposed to be bullshit, but.
Thank you so very much. I
Our
appreciate
pleasure,
it.
sir.
So,
Here's my, it's just that standing up thing, just going from bend to straight, just runs over. I'll just keep it all that.
And I gave away one set of questions. I hope that's okay. So we replaced a light bulb here.
But all but really the problem was this
Oh, so
wasn't
maybe
plugged
this-
in
yeah.
tightly. Did you get it switched to do math with Michelle? You, last time you talked,
no, I'll still be with you for,
the standards
yeah,
one?
the standards
Yeah.
one. So,
And it's like a 4:30, our next thing, right? So then we're going to go home.
I'd go home and I wouldn't want to come out.
I know. Okay.
So, yeah, that's 2 hours.
How'd it go?
Garrett, you can only have, you can go have coffee. But Karen already did it.
I missed this one on the proofreading, but the 8VE, is that pronounced native? I said
called it-
native, and then I said 8VE, I
I
said
said
spell
8VE.
8VE, that's what I
Yeah.
did too. That caught me off guard.
But he
Oh,
got, but the, he got it.
Yeah, I had kids saying like 1-8, they didn't say they were right, they had
Right.
the 8 part of it, they were saying,
Right.
after we said the answer, they're like, oh yeah, but I was probably, but I'm like, I wasn't.
8V, I don't know how.
8VE, or, I just put quote 8VE, spelled 8VE, so,
Did anybody at ESU 8 contact you?
no.
Would you be willing to help with that or not? February 26th and 7th or?
Yeah, can you look ahead of, can you, yeah, I will, can you
You
look?
get the questions ahead of time.
Okay, yeah,
And
I
then
got
we do serious.
Yeah, I know, because
hashing it out.
I had a couple, like one of them, and I guess it's right, but on the run, it's hard to think of, like, it was like a body at rest, stays at rest or whatever. And
Right.
somebody said, does nothing, and I said, well, rest is something,
That's
actually.
right.
But then Casey said, oh, I'd accept it and everything, but I wasn't really thinking, about, those are hard to anticipate, what.
Yeah, but ESU,
They do a good job,
I would
yeah.
say we do a
yeah.
great job
Yeah.
because we'll meet for a whole day
Right,
and go
right,
over every question.
right,
But I will,
yeah, I could probably do that.
I'll
I
text
look at
them.
those questions about 8 rounds, my eyes are kind of going like, but yeah, it's fun, I like doing it. That 8VE caught me off guard, wow, I was like,
Bob Berg called me yesterday,
yeah,
and, he does the raffle thing. And George talked to him about, we need to keep doing that raffle, we really make that much money. He said last year we made about $500 off of it. And then the coaches talked to me about not doing admission. And I deposited like $1,380.
Yeah.
That doesn't count the family pass money that kind of is part of that. But if we keep our registration, if we just, that's a lot.
yeah, because there's a lot of hours that go into, getting work, well, you do most of it, I mean, the
Yeah,
work.
but we
things.
want to be there watching anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have to take, but they said, because people don't, but Atkinson and Orchard, I know, don't take
Yeah.
it, but they really can't.
No, they can't. You get a bigger crowd and stuff and everything, and stuff, I mean, maybe we do split the pots or something like that, it's funny how people will.
Or pass the
Yeah,
hat, like the old
yeah,
days.
yeah,
The old days, you used to pay for the ump when you
Yeah,
passed the
oh,
hat,
yeah,
not
I know,
anymore.
but the split the pot, people are almost more willing to do that, it seems like, than pay admission and stuff, I mean,
Carrie,
it's,
tell me your email.
Hoster, Gary, @gmail.com.
Will you come up with a time, because they can handle it.
Yeah, 5 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. No,